Hello everybody and welcome back. Tonight I have the absolute pleasure of sitting down with Colton Cadarette, the concert chair of the Student Union Board and the senior class president. Thank you for coming out, Colton.
Thanks for having me.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and your history with the Student Union Board?
Yeah, so I am a senior this year and I've been on the Student Union Board since my first year here at Elon. I started as a general member on the marketing committee, so doing PR and advertising, and then transitioned like the concerts and performance later that year, and have been doing that pretty much since then. This is my last year, so a little excited but sad as well to go.
A little bittersweet, but hey, go out with a bang, right? You guys just announced your homecoming concert. So do you have anything you want to say about what that selection process was like?
Yeah, so we place a really big emphasis on like student voice and student opinion because it's the student activity fee that pays for it. And so the process typically starts early in the spring, late winter, where we do a survey to students to see like what genre they like and don't like, as well as like maybe suggest specific artists. We pretty much go from there. We work with different student groups across campus to sort of weigh opinions. And narrow the list down. Obviously there's things that come into play like budget and timing, but all things considered, like we try to get an artist or artists in this case that really resonate with students and work to our advantage just to bring someone relevant to campus too, which is cool.
That's great. Well, it worked well this year. So for anyone who's not aware, do you want to tell the guests what who's coming?
So we have this year we have Jesse McCartney, Sean Kingston, and Quinn XCII or Quinn 92.
Awesome. Yes. So who was the students' #1 pick?
We had, I think it was Post Malone, but Post Malone gets a lot of money for dates, so that's a little hard too.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything from the artists who are coming about their set lists? Maybe any surprises about what's coming?
I know that Jesse McCartney's performing at High Point this weekend, so that will be like another college show, probably a little bit similar to what he'll do here. Right. We don't typically see set lists or hear of them, even sometimes until they go on. I like to keep it a surprise myself. But we're working on a couple things, like looking at what the stage is going to look like and sort of creating a cool experience there. We've heard that all three of them are really excited to be here. We know Quinn 92 has some friends who go here, so that's a really exciting thing for him to be back. And then Jesse McCartney, we've seen a lot about his college shows, and like he just loves to perform for people our age just because he was so relevant like when we were younger. So they're excited, they're great to work with, so we're looking forward to it too.
We're all looking forward to it for sure. So I know sometimes when artists come to perform at schools or really anywhere, they sometimes have some crazy requests. In your time working with these artists, what's the craziest request you've ever come across?
We had Mr. Wise my first year here in the spring, like an indie pop group, and on their like rider, which is what like the list of things that they request, they wanted a cutout of David Hasselhoff in their dressing room. So we got this like throne, it's like David Hasselhoff on a throne, and we still have it in our office at Sub, but he's like sitting on a throne with a crown. Wow. And put it in there, which I think that's pretty obscure, I feel like.
I like that a lot, that's funny. I too would want a life-size cutout of David Hasselhoff in my dressing room.
It's a must. Like
absolutely, yeah. You can't change without it there.
True, power moves only.
So what about this concert are you most looking forward to?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things this year that are exciting. Obviously, one of the bigger bills that we've had in the past few years, but also the obvious, like we're moving to Schar Center, and that's something that's huge. We don't have to worry about weather, and it also creates more of a concert atmosphere. Before we were out in Colonnades, which was great. It's a different feel. We literally had to build a stage and build everything. This year, we still build a stage, but it's completely different. So we're really excited about that. We're excited just for the breadth of like artists we're bringing. I think it covers a wide range of like years and people that would want to see it. So that's exciting for me. It's a huge challenge to move spaces and to bring even one artist is a challenge. Bringing three and coordinating their schedules is going to be an exciting feat. But I'm just looking forward to. I was most excited, honestly, about the reaction on campus. I was excited and knew it would go over well, but I was like, like what will it be huge? And it really has been. I mean, tickets are over halfway sold out, so we're like really, really excited. It's only been like 12 hours since they've gone on sale, so we're really, really, really looking forward to just the whole event itself and bringing everyone together in Schar. So
we're all really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So as the senior class president, reflecting on your past 3 years, what's been your favorite homecoming memory in your time at Elon?
It's sort of bad. It sort of centers around the concert, but doesn't. A couple years ago, we had to move the show from actual homecoming weekend, and so I was able to like go to the homecoming tailgate and go to the football game as like a normal person and not have to work, because usually like during the day we're setting up for the concert. So that was a really cool memory. Last year was definitely my favorite one by far. We had John Bellion in Colonnades, and it was raining, but he still went on, and it was like the biggest stage we've had, and like it was a part of a tour that he was doing. And that was super fun because he loved being here. He had like an Elon jersey on, which was cool. But I also just love like seeing my alumni friends who come back and just seeing them be at the concerts as well as like new students is pretty cool. So just having everyone here together is exciting, but definitely John Bellion's tour last year was awesome.
John Bellion's show here was incredible for sure. So do you have any fun stories about any interactions you might have had with any artists that have come to Elon in the past?
Last year, John wanted, and his team, he brought 30 people here with him, and so he wanted to play basketball in Alumni Gym, and we went over there and we're shooting hoops with him, and he did filmed a half-court shot and made it the first try, so that was sort of cool.
That's awesome.
He loves college students, so that was really fun. But
all right, well, we're just about out of time, so when we come back, we're going to be playing a really fun game with Colton, so make sure you stay tuned.